The first slap landed before he could react. His ears rang, and the room spun. After everything I did for you, ogre. Jack's voice shook with anger. The politician didn't even flinch. He just stared at Jack like he was nothing. Disclaimer. This story is fictional and is for the purpose of awareness.
Let's dive into the story.
The first slap landed before he could react. His ears rang, and the room spun. After everything I did for you, ogre. Jack's voice shook with anger. The politician didn't even flinch. He just stared at Jack like he was nothing. 3 months ago, Jack was a nobody. No job, no connections, just another frustrated young man in Lagos. But when he heard that Chief Bamidele's campaign was looking for loyal youths, he jumped at the opportunity. Everyone said Bamidele would win, and if he did, those who worked for him would get jobs. Jack became a die-hard supporter. He posted on social media, fought online battles, and even got into real fights. He helped organize rallies, shouting himself hoarse about a better tomorrow. He didn't mind the insults, the hunger, or even the threats from the opposition. This was an investment. On election day, he was at the forefront, distributing food, coordinating logistics, and making sure their people came out to vote. When the results were announced and Bamidele won, Jack felt like a king. But then, silence. Days turned into weeks. Calls went unanswered. Promises faded. The people who used to call him Odogu now acted like they didn't know him. When he finally forced his way into Bamidele's office, he was met with cold stares. "Ogre, I even followed you for night movement," Jack said, voice unsteady. "I thought we had an agreement." Bamidele sighed, like a teacher tired of a stubborn student. "Jack, politics is not by emotion. You were useful during campaign. It's over now." The slap came before he even realized he'd raised his hand. He knew it was a mistake, but the betrayal burned too deep. Before he could blink, security grabbed him and threw him outside. Lying on the hot pavement, he stared at the sky. He had nothing. No job. No money. No dignity. The election was over. The game had ended. And he had lost.